Yay! Hi!
Hi to you and hi to you.
Welcome to Larry Krone's kitchen, and I'm Susan Huang. We're going to be cooking together. We're going to make turmeric cakes. That's right. Why? Because we both have inflammation.
Yeah.
Where's your inflammation, Larry?
I have gout and I have arthritis in the hips.
I've got arthritis too in my lower back. It's called degenerative disc disease. Let's tamp that down with a little turmeric. Huh?
In the most delicious way possible.
Yeah. Thanks for creating the nice tablescape, Larry.
Do you want me to point out the ingredients?
Yes, let's point out the ingredients.
Alright, I'm just going to go sort of, what is this, counterclockwise. We have our apple cider vinegar, which is going to go with a little baking soda.
It creates fluffiness.
Not for everyone. Cayenne pepper.
Not for everyone, cayenne pepper.
Cinnamon, which I'm going by Susan's recipe. This is optional, or you always use cinnamon?
Optional.
Okay. Cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
And here's the main ingredient, the turmeric.
Da, da, da,
Known
da,
for
da.
its anti-inflammatory effect and
Beautiful color.
detox.
Detox.
It detoxes your liver. It's good for your digestion.
What else is it good for?
That's all I know.
Really? Okay.
This is coconut flour.
Coconut flour.
So this thing not only is good for your whatever, but doesn't have any gluten or carbs, right? Is there any carbs in here?
Well, there's some naturally occurring, I think, in some of the cocoa and maybe some. There is with the maple syrup. Right
Maple
here.
syrup has carbs. Oh, I guess it's sugar.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
sugar. Yeah. But
So-
it's it's a relatively benign sugar if you're going to use sugar.
Right. And if you're the type of person who's taking care of all these kind of details, then you can pick your own sweetener, right? You can do
It's
agave
true. Yeah,
or
I do.
whatever.
I do stevia.
Stevia. We decided to do a little taste test here. I don't have what you usually use, like a spray oil or coconut oil. This is olive oil in here, and we have good old-fashioned butter in here.
And I love these pans. They're so cool.
Yeah, these are these old-fashioned pans that you can just, you don't need a spatula or anything. It just loosens the whole thing up, so you can just take that out.
Well, that's convenient.
And the other main ingredient is our eggs.
Cool.
And I think today we're going to do a version that includes some, if not all, of the yolks, but another version is no yolks and all whites, right?
Yes.
And
all whites.
and then there's different ways of doing it. You can just throw everything in, or we're going to do the gourmet chef way, which we clearly would be the ones that we would choose, which is you separate the eggs and you whip up those whites, so then you fold them in later and it adds a little fluff to it.
That's my fave. Okay, you know what we need to do to start cooking?
What?
We need to break some eggs. That's how you begin a lot of things in life. Oh, and this, I'm already screwing it up. I used to be better at this.
No.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to. Where are we doing the shells? Just wherever.
I just put them on the table because I'm an animal.
She's a beast. Where did you learn to bake this recipe, Susan?
Oh, well, I just, I made it up.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I just did a lot of experimenting with eggs because I was eating in a lower carb and paleo fashion, and I just did all kinds of things, and like various like Dutch pancake style stuff. That was some of my favorite experiments.
Dutch pancakes. What are those?
They're a pancake that is like it's very eggy.
Not as much flour.
Yeah, not as much flour.
Okay.
And you bake it in the oven at a really high temperature with a lot of butter, and it fluffs up into this gorgeous thing. It's so freaking good.
So it's almost like what's that thing with the pudding? That British, what's that thing? Spotted dick, or like
Ooh, that sounds
Yorkshire
exotic.
pudding.
Okay.
You ever had Yorkshire pudding before?
No, I haven't.
I think that's similar, maybe.
Really?
You bake it, right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was experimenting with different kinds of nut flours and things, and then I settled on the flaxseed. That was my favorite mix with the coconut flour. If you can also use almond flour, you can use tahini with this kind of recipe.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's really good. You can make it richer by adding those things. But I was, because I eat these every day. I have to kind of like watch like how
It's like
rich it gets.
It's like a drug for you.
It is a drug for me, totally. I don't let Charlie have any because like I'm just like, this is my medicine.
Well, this,
If I don't have this, you know, everybody
it's-
suffers
it's
because I'm gonna
delicious,
I'm gonna be in pain and I'm gonna be a pain in the ass.
mm-hmm.
You know what the thing is about pain is that it doesn't always like make you a really pleasant person.
Yeah.
You know, and like some people are better at it than others, but
I guess people who maybe live with it for a long time and get used to it, maybe.
or
I
they're
mean,
just they get used to
learn to
being
tolerate it.
or they
Yeah.
get used to being an asshole and they
Right.
come to terms with that. The flaxseed that I use is a toasted flaxseed that I grind
Mhm.
up from Trader Joe's, or sometimes I toast my own, and it provides like an extra nuttiness to it that I like a lot.
So it's almost like a kind of more substantial brownie in a way, less like a dessert, like a decadent dessert brownie, but it's still delicious. That's how I would describe it.
Let's whip up some egg whites.
Let's do it. Who's to stop us?
I love this.
There's gonna be some pretty bad camera angles. It's like up, just like.
No one's stopping us now. Look at us go.
I dare you to try.
I'm gonna add a little vanilla.
Oh, right to the egg whites before you whip them.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Oh,
Why
So many
not?
new techniques.
I don't know. I just
I think that's great.
throw caution to the wind.
Mhm.
Throw vanilla in the egg whites.
Talk about fluffy.
What's happening?
Good view of the apron. There's some stiff heat.
I like them stiff. I like them real stiff. Now we're going to do the dry ingredients. Let's put the dry ingredients together. Coconut flour,
Flax. What is this? Flaxseed flour? Or
flaxseed, ground flaxseed.
Okay.
This is about 1 tablespoon cinnamon.
Looks like 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of cocoa
Yeah,
powder.
yeah, 2.5
Okay.
tablespoons of cocoa powder. A little over 2 tablespoons of the turmeric, if you want. But put some maple syrup into the yolks. What is this? It's like half a cup.
That looks.
Maple
Yeah,
syrup.
maybe a third.
A third. Let's mix this together. Okay, Larry, do you want to do the mixing out? And we'll do a really fun thing with the apple cider vinegar and the baking soda. Very
Yeah.
exciting.
I love excitement.
Just so you can see the science experiment.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that. And then this is a little bit unorthodox, but
You don't want to measure anything? Okay.
sometimes I just
It's
shake
like
it. This is like two
teaspoons, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
sorry.
see it fuzzing
Is it gonna
up.
fizz up?
Oh no, well maybe it
Didn't
won't
quite
but-
do it.
Right.
Well, a little bit.
A little fizz.
Do we want to put cayenne in, or do we wait to the end?
Oh yeah, let's do some cayenne.
Mm-hmm.
Little cayenne. Not too much.
Oh, that would be spicy.
Yeah, let's go.
Gotta know
Let's
when to fold
fold.
them.
Got no one. I think it is time to fold them.
I have never seen egg whites this stiff.
Yeah, buddy. That's how I whip them.
That's right.
Zone out.
Whoa.
Stiffen up.
It's like
Fuck yeah.
it's like that stuff that you could squirt in the bathtub.
It's like Wonder Woman foam.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about. Fuck yeah. Amazeballs.
You know, the trick to folding is that you don't smush it together too much, so it keeps the airiness. A lot of people don't know that. And another thing I learned is that the longer that you whip up those egg whites, the longer it takes to fold.
Oh. All right. We learn a lot all the time. You know, everyone loves surprises in food. Not.
Mhm. Yeah, right. Oh, there's a lot in here. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Maybe everything will be fine.
I'm sure it will be. This one could even be a marble.
Yeah. This is somewhat marble-ish. All right.
So the oven has been preheating to 350 degrees. I like to put it in the center rack.
Wait. You want to play a
Like
song?
15 minutes?
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
Hope I don't get salmonella.
Oh my god.
Tastes good. Alright.
Success.
I had a hard time choosing my apron today because I have a very vast collection of aprons, but this one is my hee-haw. My dear friend
Yay!
Michael gave it to me, and it's an authentic one from the 70s. I'm not sure if everyone remembers the show, but it was very entertaining country and western.
God, I remember the show.
Yeah,
I
so
watched
good.
it a lot.
It's kind of like country's laughing. Yeah.
So here I am with my Larion apron. This is the Bridget Everett Larion apron. I have such a huge crush on Bridget Everett, so it thrills me to wear this apron today. These look good on me, right?
She's wearing the optic nerve in that photo.
It's ready!
So pretty.
Look at these pretty little trimmets.
That's good.
Yeah?
You have to be like, who is? It's like the moment I winked for my whole life to instruct people on how to do something.
I'll how to do it.
Yes. Blow around the air.
When you're fast asleep, love it, alone there in our bed.
Smells really good. You ready?
Oh, we can do the other one, the pipe piece.
No, but this is a much more practical way to do it.
Or if, especially if you're going to carry it.
Nice.
We'll do this one.
This is the one I think I have a better idea. Decadent? Nutty.
Here, try this one. Want to see it? It's really springy. Steamy and springy.
That's
It's
really
an
good.
anti-inflammatory.
Ginger with the ginger.
I do fresh grated ginger.
Oh, that'd be really good.
It's really good. And sometimes I use raw turmeric in there as well.
From
Here's
Monterey.
really good.
That's the better
Put it
one.
down, I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
If my love is strong, just listen all around you, and you'll hear my love song. Everything that's manufactured and found in nature too. And it's the sound of me loving you. This is the sound of me loving you. Great.